Hey, Kimmi here on a beautiful Friday morning. It's the Brekkie Bar, thanks to Masterton Homes in the Bay, Harvey Norman, Batemans Bay and Chura Beach. Let's talk about one of my favourite subjects, food, and I'm pretty sure you share that sentiment. Let's talk with Atick from Catalina Restaurant at Club Catalina. Morning, Atick.
Morning, Kimmi.
How you going?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm great. Look, we were together last Friday and
Yes.
we were talking about your beautiful meals at Catalina Restaurant at Club Catalina. And I was just so enthusiastic about your meals that I texted my dad and said, "Oi, do you want to go to lunch?"
Good stuff. What did you guys have?
He had the prawn cutlets, which he absolutely loved, and I enjoyed your pappardelle ragu.
Yeah, slow-cooked rump, slow-cooked overnight. It falls off the bone. We cook the fresh pasta, finish it up with some fresh herbs and grated fresh Parmesan cheese.
Actually, your team were very, very generous with the parmesan.
Yes, they are. Yeah, it's one of the key components of any pasta of using good quality cheese. Mm-hmm. And we make sure we give plenty of it.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Let's talk about your degustation because we touched on that last week. Tell us about what happens at your degustation nights.
So we do degustation once in every 2 or 3 months. Depends when you have some extra time in your hand. We like to do the degustation because that night we can showcase our skill. We do something different than our normal traditional menus. In the degustation, we do match our food with the wine, so it could be 5 courses or 6 courses. And every course are uniquely designed with the quality wine. And we try to showcase our skill, as I said, and using the fresh ingredients, the way we cook it and present it as well. We do very limited number for the degustation. We do 60 people in every degustation, and the tickets get sold out in a day.
Very quickly.
The next one hopefully we'll be doing in next 2 or 3 months, depending on the situation, how you go.
Of course.
And hopefully that becomes another successful event for us.
Yeah, that sounds terrific. And your sizes in your degustation, I think, are very generous compared to some others.
I have a lot of experience of going in a lot of good restaurants and enjoying the degustation. And one thing I always feel like that after finishing the last course, which is the dessert, I always had the tendency to go to the Macca's because I'm still very hungry. So the experience I took to myself, and I was like, even if you're doing a tiny bit of pieces, you can actually make it a bit bigger.
Yeah.
And people still could enjoy it. And at least they're not going home hungry.
Absolutely. Now, you're going to do 2 picks for the weekends. The dishes you reckon people should try when they come to Catalina Restaurant over the weekends.
I would pick slow-cooked beef chicks.
Oh, yes.
Which we marinate overnight with different spices we use, like ground cumin, coriander, paprika, salt and pepper. And then we seal them off and cook them in red wine and tomato-based sauce.
It's beautiful.
Overnight, so the meat falls off. This is my absolute favorite. We serve them with creamy mashed potato and some green vegetables. The second dish I would pick would be, I think one of your favorite is the pumpkin salad.
It's beautiful.
The pumpkin is such a versatile dish. You can use it in the sweet or savory recipe. The key things of using the pumpkin is not to overdo the pumpkin. Let the pumpkin be the hero. Roast the pumpkin twice with honey and some aromatics we use. Serve them with beautiful spinach, feta cheese, walnuts, beetroot, a dressing we made from using sweet and sour cream, mayonnaise, and the fresh herbs.
With your salad, you can actually add some protein, like some chicken if you want to.
Yes, you definitely can. You can use salmon or you can use chicken.
Well, that's your 2 picks for tonight and over the weekend if you'd like to go to Catalina Restaurant at Club Catalina. Atick, great catching up again this week. Talk next week.
Thank you.
8:26. We're off to the newsroom with James for very shortly for the latest in local news and Marie.